I'm sir. Back with another Hunger Games simulator. Okay, so in this one, Lemon Slayer, the Bludgeon, Judy Spectre, and SpongeBob, because he avenged me last round. Then we got Ozzy Doll, Dean, Jasper, and Hook. Then we got Negan, Mr. Barons, Sam, and Emma. Then we got John Winchester, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Bill Clinton. Then in District 5, we got Scarce, Tuvok the Guardian, Rick Grimes, and Octavia. Then we got Carl Grimes, Crowley, Charlie Puth, and Leslie Knope. We got Tom, Father Gabriel, Alexa, and Ruby. We got Ash, Aslar, Melina, and Andy. Then we got Misty, Lucifer, Pan, and Klein. Then we got Mick Davies, Gabriel, Morgan Freeman, and Ruscombe. Then we got Castiel, Graham, Taylor Swift, and Kano. Then we got Benny, Pike, Cassie Cage, and Nightmare. Let's begin this Hunger Games, guys. As a tribute stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Gabriel takes a circle from inside the cornucopia. Crowley finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Legend runs away from the cornucopia. Hillary Clinton stashes his bear's eyes. Negan runs away from the cornucopia. Pike rips makes out of Peter Pan's hands. Dean runs into the cornucopia and hides. Castiel runs away from the cornucopia. Hook runs away from the cornucopia. Andy severely injures John Winchester but puts him out of his misery. Melina runs away from the cornucopia. Misty and Wes come fight for bag. Misty strangles Wes with the strap and runs. Kano is next to off killing Lexa. Lucifer snatches his pair's eyes. Sam shoves a torch down Jasper's throat. That's terrifying. Bill Clinton runs away from the cornucopia. Cassie Cage runs away from the cornucopia. The Bloodstorm grabs a sword. Aslar the Demolisher runs away from the cornucopia. Klein rips the mace out of Charlie Booth's hands. Graham breaks Tom's nose for a basket of bread. Scarce finds a bow's arrows in a quiver. Tuvok the Guardian grabs backpack, not realizing it is empty. SpongeBob finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Donald Trump, Carl Grimes, Taylor Swift, and Morgan Freeman share everything they have before running. Mr. Barnes took a handful of throwing knives. Then Mrs. Slayer grabs a backpack and retreats. Emma violently shanks Mick Davies. Damn it. Rick Grimes roundhouse kicks Benny. Ozzy Doll, Gabriel, Father Gabriel, Red and Octavia share everything they got before running. Ash breaks Judy's Spectre's nose for a basket of bread. And Nightmare runs away with a lighter and some rope. Ruby receives an explosive from the sponsor. Nemesis listens for firewood. The Bloodstorm bashes Klein's head against rocks sometimes. Damn it. Octavia picks flowers. Carl Grimes picks flowers. Macy shoots an explosive from Ozzy Doll, Aslar, Cassian and Mr. Barons. That's insane. Pike overhears Melina and SpongeBob talking in the distance. Emma practices her archery. Lucifer sets an explosive for killing Ash. Tuvok the Guardian receives 16 rod from another sponsor. Hillary Clinton cares. Nightmare and Team Spitter search for resources. Graham, Sam, Andy, and Negan hunt for the tributes. Hook receives an explosive from another sponsor. Rick Grimes did an explosive off killing Father Gabriel, Charlie Puth, and Leslie Knope. Kano searches for resources. Morgan Freeman kills Crowley while he is resting. Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, G. Special Taylor Swift hunt for the tributes. Peter Pan receives an explosive from another sponsor. Cassie Cage receives an explosive as well. Gabriel cooks fruit and Tom picks flowers. 16 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. John Winchester, Ruscombe, Lexa, Jasper, McDavies, Benny, Klein, Ozzy Doll, Aslar, Castiel, Mr. Barons, Ash, Father Gabriel, Charlie Puth, Leslie Knope, and Crowley. Morgan Freeman, Ruby, and Kano shift sing songs together. Tom receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dean says Wickle Night. The Blossom sets an explosive for killing Lena, Sam, and Scarce. Emma looks at the nice guy. Peter Pan strangles Octavia with a rope. Well, Andy, Graham, Rick Grimes, and Donald Trump pretty much let Donald Trump ends up with a bullet in his brain. Lucifer receives an sponsor. Cassie Cage and ambushed on fire and without warmth. Carl Grimes receives an explosive from an sponsor. Gabriel tries to escape the arena. Hook goes to sleep. Judy Fox and Negan sleep in shifts. Nightmare and SpongeBob sleep in shifts. Taylor Swift sets up camp for the night. Tuvok the Guardian dies of dysentery. Bill Clinton begs for practical refuses keeping Bill Clinton alive. Nemesis accidentally detonates the landmine while trying to arm it. And Misty sets up camp for the night. The Bloodstorm makes a wooden spear. Carl Grimes searches for firewood. Emma injures herself. Rick Grimes receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Tom sets Taylor Swift on fire with a Molotov. Kano, Bill Clinton, Nightmare, and Pan raid Pike's camp while he's hunting. Hillary Clinton makes a wooden spear. SpongeBob explores the arena. Graham begs Hook to kill him. He refuses, keeping Graham alive. Ruby scares Andy off. Lucifer receives a hatchet from unknown sponsor. Cassie Cage receives from unknown sponsor. Misty scares Morgan Freeman off. GD Spectre shoots an air team, but it misses and kills Negan instead. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Melina, Sam, Scarce, Octavia, Donald Trump, Gabriel, two of the Guardians, Nemesis Slayer, Taylor Swift, and Negan. All the Gabriels are dead. Me. Hook and Pike hold hands. Don't do that. Pike's terrible. Carl Grimes sends Cassie Cage into a shelter. Peter Pan starts fire. Gene Spectre begs for Hillary Clinton to kill her. She refuses, keeping Gene Spectre alive. Tom, Kenny, Rick Grimes, SpongeBob, and Bill Clinton take pictures. Emma thinks about home. Dean touches Graham's wounds. Misty uses a hatchet. The blood from feds Andy, Ruby, and Nightmare weapons fire. Lucifer and Morgan Freeman managers of them set a truce for the night. Finally, Lucifer Morgan Freeman played somebody who was played God. Morgan Freeman makes a slingshot. Nightmare travels higher ground. Misty steals from Lucifer while he's looking, not a good idea. Look Linton explores arena. Tom explores arena. Kano explores arena. Hook attacks with Grimes but manages to escape. Emma, Hillary Clinton, Andy, and Graham raid Cassie Cage's camp while she was hunting. Gene Spectre, Pike, Pan, and Red raid SpongeBob's camp while he's hunting. The Blossom tends to Carl Grimes' wounds and Dean explores arena. No one died. Tom receives first from an unknown sponsor. SpongeBob receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Andy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Gene Spectre and Pike run into each other and decide to truce that. Don't do that. Hook and Cassie Cage talk about the tributes to life. Red quietly hums. Morgan Freeman, Bill Clinton, and Lucifer successfully ambush and kill Pan, the Butcher, and Kano. Well. Rick Grimes uses an explosive. Dean comes through to rest. Hillary Clinton, Misty, and Carl Grimes into fight. Misty triumphantly kills them both. She's killing a lot of people. Nightmare destroys Emma's supplies while she's asleep, and Graham stays awake all night. Cassie Cage receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Pike makes a wooden spear. Morgan Freeman tries to threaten. Bill Clinton dies from hunger. Ruby receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lucifer overhears Emma and Nightmare talking in the distance. SpongeBob defeats Dean in a fight to spare his life. Rick Grimes cuts open Gene Spectre's chest and rips out her heart. Hook pushes a bullet off a hill, killing Andy, Tom, and Misty. Graham injures himself. Well, Hook just killed 3 people, including the round Savage. A swarm of tracker-jackers invades the arena. Emma is stung to death. Morgan Freeman slowly dies from the tracker-jacker toxin. Dean survives. Graham survives. Cassie Cage slowly dies from the tracker-jacker toxins. While running away from the tracker-jackers, Nightmare grabs Ruby and throws her to the ground. Rick Grimes and SpongeBob run out of places to run and are stung to death. Hook survives. Pike survives. Lucifer is stung to death. 17 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pan, the Bloodstone, Kano, Hillary, Carl, Bill, GD Spectre, Andy, Tom, Misty, Emma, Morgan Freeman, Cassie Cage, Ruby, Rick Grimes, SpongeBob, and Lucifer. Graham convinces Nightmare to sing with him. Dean is climbing a cliff with the grappling hook. Pike takes the grappling hook and drops it. What a dick. Hook stays awake all night. Hook attacks Graham, but he manages to escape. Nightmare tries to spear the trident. Pike goes to infantry. Hook is actually in the top forward. Hook begs for Pike to kill him and refuses, keeping Hook alive. Graham's unable to convince Nightmare to not kill him. Well, there goes Graham. Nightmare sees smoke. Decides not to investigate. Hook thinks about home. Pike knows just a shack. Nightmare climbs a tree to rest. Pike thinks about winning. Hook looks at the night sky. Nightmare and Pike slid blood for resources. Hook receives a hatchet. Some diary. Hook receives a hatchet. Pike begs for Nightmare to kill him, refuses, keeping Pike alive. Why? Nightmare tracks down and kills Hook. Pike unknowingly eats toxic berries. The winner is Nightmare from District 12. Nightmare, 3 kills. Pike, 1 kill. Hook, 3 kills. Lucifer, 4 kills. Rick, 5 kills. Morgan Freeman, 4 kills. Emma, 1 kill. Misty, 7 kills. Tom, 1 kill. Andy, 1 kill. G Spectre, 1 kill. Bill Clinton, 3 kills. Kano, 1 kill. The Bloodstorm, 4 kills. Pan, 1 kill. Sam, 1 kill. Wow. Well, that was an interesting Hunger Games.